Okay, everybody, here we are. And it's going to be another one of those days, and I mean a record day for the stock market. Right now, as I am doing this video blog, stock futures are pointing towards another record high open for stocks, despite, again, just this morning, more bad economic news with regard to exports. Well, let's back up a little bit here. We know for a fact that our entire manufacturing sector is in contraction. Factory orders are down. Durable goods orders are down. Subsequently, the transports or the companies that transport goods are down across the board. Is it any surprise that our exports are also falling? We're not making anything in our country, so we can't ship it. Henceforth, why transports are falling off a cliff and why exports are dropping or continue to drop. But again, the narrative that we're doing as good as we could ever do, no, great, we're booming, will continue to be maintained. And you will hear, again, praise for the stock market going higher and higher as our economy continues to falter. But yeah, stock futures right now, as I am doing this video blog, are pointing towards a record high open. Now, what else is going on? Crude oil, just about $57 a barrel, getting bid higher. Look, this is it. If they continue to bid crude up in this environment, stocks will follow. Energy sector will get pulled up. Financial sector will go up, and it'll pull everything with it. That's the way it is. The dollar is getting stronger. There is the fly in the ointment for this market to hit astounding heights. And as soon as they're able to pressure the dollar by diluting it, hundreds of billions being printed out of thin air, added to a digital screen by the Fed as we speak, and calls from the president to weaken the dollar. Once this happens, there's no top. The market has no top. It will just continue to go up as the economy goes down. That's the way it's going to work moving forward here. But again, it's a distraction. Keep stocks moving up. No one gives a damn about anything else until it affects them specifically with regard to their job, their position, their neighborhoods. The homeless population is booming, sadly, around this nation. Here in Las Vegas, where I live, I mean, we got Hoovervilles out here. But this is as good as it gets according to certain people out here. And I think you know who I'm talking about. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. But again, as long as bad economic news continues to come our way, until we hit that point, we will see new highs for this stock market. Now look, we've had quite a run-up. What I predict is going to happen here, stocks are going to run up higher for a little bit. Then we're going to get a sell-off. Now, I'm not saying anything dramatic, but a correction, a little bit of a correction, and then stocks will continue higher. That would be bullish in this environment. Again, if the Fed continues to pump hundreds of billions into the debt market, if crude continues to be bid higher, that's a golden zone, as in my quant system from my website, traderschoice.net, for this market. And just use this to your advantage. Speaking about that, precious metals are under pressure right now. Why do you think? Because it's risk on. This is opportunity, people. This will reverse. Right now, risk on. There's no doubt about it. It will become risk off in a big way at one point. So you bet against this debt that is getting inflated like you cannot believe. Debts and deficits are ballooning. You take the opposite side of that trade. Sure, the dollar right now is getting stronger, but believe me, let's take the president's word here that we will be getting a weaker dollar. The Federal Reserve is working very hard to weaken the dollar. The narrative that there is no inflation is being pushed. You're not supposed to see prices rising. If you do see it, you're being told that what you're seeing is not real. You're not supposed to see the size of the products shrinking. No, that's not happening either. You are out there, and they're the ones that are dictating to you that you're wrong are right. Obviously, you're of course out of your mind. But, we know what's going on here, people. It's that simple. It couldn't be more easy for us to understand what we need to do. I forgot to check on cryptocurrencies this morning. Last time I looked, they were about flat across the board here. But again, like I've explained to you, you got to look at other assets than the dollar here. You need to play this market if you're a trader. Pull those profits. Put those profits into, in my view, risk-off assets. Risk-off assets, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, silver more specifically. I do believe you should be holding cryptocurrencies here as well as a hedge against the dollar, which is going to get hit at one particular time. When the world realizes, I think, what's going on here. Anyway, this is where we're at, people. So stock futures pointing towards a record open. Crude oil getting propped up. More bad economic news with regard to exports. And that just follows in line with everything else. Factory orders, durable goods, transportation companies, the shippers, companies that ship this stuff, they're falling off a cliff. We're not making anything anymore. Our country is in deep, and I can't stress this enough, deep shape with regard to our economy. But as long as the stock market continues to go up, and it will, for now, the illusion will be kept real. With that said, I got to get back to work. Love all of you. Please share the video. See you later.